nachos.
All right, we're back. Circling Back podcast Monday morning. My name is Dave. Welcome to the show. Producer Randy.
Hi, Dave.
Did you light those incense matchsticks in the bathroom?
Did I?
Yeah.
No,
someone?
I brought them, but I did not light one this
I think
morning.
it was William DeFreeze.
Okay. I didn't mean to out him, but I've grown to hate them.
Some are better than others. The remaining ones we have are not great.
I don't love that I can smell it in the stew.
Yeah.
That's your sensitive nose thing, because I think they smell great. Dave's got a great sense of smell. It's like too powerful. He's like a bloodhound, basically. That's why I call him the hound dog around here.
That's what they call me. That's why I got all those tally marks. Randy, you're going to produce, huh?
Yeah, I'm
you
here.
sure?
To produce. Hi, Dave. Yeah, I did just fluster unmuting you for a second, but we're good to go. We're hot start.
You doing something with your hair?
I just got a haircut on Saturday.
Dude, I almost commented on his hair earlier because it was extra pushed back today.
Yeah,
It's not pushback.
You got a little.
It's not slick back. It's pushback.
You got a
what I
little
said.
more Scott Conn going.
Yeah, just because it's short and it just has more ability to go up.
Okay.
But yes, I got a haircut.
Man, you're
Thanks for
missing out
noticing.
if you're not watching on YouTube.
Yeah,
This is some serious hair. Here's just some serious hair as well. Dylan Shivery.
Sorry, I was just ogling Liv Langdon's hunk of a boyfriend over here. It was just impossibly good looking.
Fuck that guy.
With like a
Sorry.
6% body fat at 6'4".
He's an absolute built in a lab.
I just don't fucking get it.
Do we need to just
He's too
post him on the
powerful.
story? Because this applies
too
to 5% of our audience.
The latest one is just it's too much, man.
We have a friend named Liv Langdon. She used to do our show back in the day. And we're still friends. She just doesn't live here anymore. But she's since moved on. I believe she's a doctor of something. She picked up. I don't know.
And she locked down
Health medicine.
just the most handsome.
The guy she's currently with is just absolute.
Yeah, like if you're
What's going on?
If you're doing like a creative player, you just did hotness at 100, and then who knows what else is left for him. But
Casey Smith has not seen him.
no, she
No,
hasn't. No, none taken. She's not aware of this guy.
How do you say this word? What she's a doctor of?
Let me try pronounce it.
Naturopathic? Naturopathic?
Yeah, but I don't feel confident saying
I don't either.
naturopathic. Naturopathic.
Naturopathic. Naturopathic just sounds.
That sounds
off,
like
yeah.
something Randy would say. No offense.
Naturopathic?
Naturo. No, I don't know. It's a thing. I just don't. It's not one that I'm really comfortable saying. 'cause
Holistic healthcare approach that
There
uses
you go.
natural,
There
non-invasive
you go.
therapies to diagnose, treat, and prevent illness by focusing on the body's inherent ability to heal itself?
Correct.
Never heard of it.
Well, now you know. And what is it?
I was looking for the pronunciation.
She needs to propose to this guy before he gets away.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hit a knee, Liv. What are you waiting for?
Nice
that's all.
nachos, pussy.
Yeah, he probably. Dude, that dude hasn't had a nacho in 16
No.
years.
Did you see? We have a listener who he's a pig. He's a woo pig,
Okay.
and the old GM of the Mavs, most hated man in Dallas, for whatever reason, was at the Arkansas basketball game. You know, just making some FaceTime, doing some FaceTime in the suites. And
Sure.
this guy happened to spot him and snapped a pic and just sent it to me and just said, "Nice nachos, pussy."
I'm gonna think twice next time I want to order nachos somewhere.
I mean, yeah. Next time I order nachos, I'm posting it.
Yeah.
It's only us though too.
I have to.
Here you go, Dave.
Naturopathic.
Naturopathic.
Naturopathic. That sounds a lot better. Naturopathic.
Naturopathic.
We were doing too much.
Naturopathic. Yeah, we were. We gave it a shot. We
He's
gave it
a-
a shot.
She does naturopathic,
We're real proud of her.
whatever that is. Yeah, Dylan Shivery.
Stoked to be here, man. It's just going to be another excellent week of content, I believe. Even got Big Game hopping in the stew for a little bit today. That'll be fun.
You know it's Duda week.
It is due to week, yeah.
People don't
Thursday?
I think Thursday.
We're getting him on?
I don't know if we're getting him on, but we're going to hang out with him. So if you're a listener, I don't know, what does that mean for you? I don't know. We'll at least get to talk about hanging out with him. John Duda, formerly Johnny D. Deuteronomy.
Yeah.
Friend of the show. That's fun. Listener voicemails this week. Man, we ran back fumble week last week and it went off. Some people are saying Volume 2 is better than Volume 1. I don't know. I don't have a favorite. I like them equally, but they're great. You can go try out our Patreon. You should go try it out right now. You probably have some traveling to do next week. It's a great time to get into the Patreon. A lot of content. I bet there's at least 100 hours of content on there. You know what? I bet there's at least 1,000 hours of content on there.
Definitely.
Maybe even 1 million. No, not
There's
really.
a lot.
There's a lot.
If you want to leave us a voicemail this week, it's a free-for-all, 888-618-4422. We dropped a newsletter Friday, as we do every Friday morning. Wash.substack.com. Go subscribe. All in all, man, it's going to be a big week. Next week's the short week. I don't even know what our schedule looks like. Do we have anything?
We definitely have an episode Monday. I think Tuesday's kind of up in the air.
I'll just announce it right now. Why not? Best of launching next week. Volume 2.
I've heard it.
Ooh.
Yes, so we will be
I haven't
launching
heard that one
yeah.
yet. Are we going to record Tuesday?
I don't know.
So maybe we'll put it on Tuesday or Wednesday, but yes, you will be getting some best of.
What are your
Volume 2.
travel plans?
I am staying in town, so I have nothing to do. So I will be available all week.
What are you doing for Thanksgiving?
I might just sit home and watch Stranger Things get really high. I don't know.
Well, if you want to,
depressing.
hey, if you want to join my family Thanksgiving, it'll be low key. You're welcome to.
We'll be at the ranch.
No,
Oh, okay.
it'll be my house.
Oh.
He got
it's
excited.
it's in the neighborhood.
He wanted to go Aura Farm at the ranch.
I just gotta go take pictures.
Oh, so
Well, thank you.
we did family pics yesterday, and it was with a nice lady who plays bunco with my wife. And finishing up the photos. By the way, it was like 86 degrees. Cool. I'm still rocking fall fits. And my oldest boy, Rhodes, is sitting on this bench by this pond. And she's like, oh, that's a really good one right there. She's like, I thought we were done, but we got to get this. And he was kind of just over there, like not even posing, just kind of brooding. And I go, oh, look at him there. He's aura farming. And like Alyssa and her, they looked at me and they just like didn't even acknowledge what I said. And I was like, yeah, I guess that's a little bit more online.
Yeah, I don't think that's made its way outside of
It's an online thing to say.
It's a Gen Z and online thing.
But if you saw what he was doing, I'm gonna post the photo when it gets. He was aura farming.
Parks knows what it is because of the kid on the front of that boat.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That is the most aura farmed ever.
And then
he was doing too much.
Then his 15 minutes burned out real fast because he made a couple appearances and everyone's like, okay, we get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all he had was just that one little move.
Well, see you later.
You didn't have the Hawk Tua standing like there.
No.
What?
Staying power. That's what I was trying to say. He's standing right there. You didn't have the Hawk Tua staying power.
Right. He didn't rug pull us yet.
Not yet.
He hasn't dropped a fucking butt coin or whatever. What is it?
It was a hot coin, I think.
Was it not Tua coin?
What's a shit coin?
Shit coin, yeah.
I don't think you call it that. It's bad PR.
I forgot what hers was called. It doesn't matter. But a lot of people lost their ass on it. Or a few people did, I guess.
She made it out okay.
More about cryptocurrency later.
Well, I'm going to bed. All right.
Okay. Yeah, more on that later.
Thanks.
Man, you know, with these shorter days, it's a good thing we have a great sponsor in BetterHelp.
Yes.
It's that time of year, man. It's like dark at
seasonal depression.
5:15 or something.
I've been feeling like this has been getting way earlier than any other year ever. It feels so late.
Wait, getting way later earlier.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Like
don't explain. I want to try and think through this. It's getting way later earlier. Okay.
I mean, I sneaky hear bars.
So early, it feels late. Earlier, it feels later.
Yeah.
Way later.
Like for some reason this year, like 5 o'clock rolls around and I think it's like 9 o'clock. I'm like, this is which it hasn't been.
Which is kind of why I like the time change. Hear me out. Like it gets darker earlier, but it's like, oh shit, it feels like it's 9 o'clock, and you look down, it's like, oh, it's 7:15. I have hours left in the day still, and it's kind of a good feeling.
Well, I'm glad that it's working out for you, Dylan.
Also, night
but
is more fun.
as seasons change and days grow darker sooner, it can be tough time for many.
I think I'm in the minority when I say that. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely the majority there.
This November, BetterHelp is encouraging everyone to reach out and check in on friends, reconnect with loved ones, or remind people in your life that you're there. Reach out and touch friends. Don't. I'm sorry.
Reach out and check in.
That's better.
That's better than
You
what you
saved
said.
it. Yes, you saved the sponsorship. Just as it can take a little courage to send that message or grab coffee with someone you haven't seen in a while, reaching out for therapy can feel difficult too, but it's worth it. And we know that. And it's almost always leaves people wondering, why didn't I do that sooner? We've all dabbled.
Oh, I'm a
Therapy's great.
major proponent of therapy. It's a wonderful thing. It can be a little intimidating at first getting into it if you've never done it before, but it really is like especially BetterHelp. It makes it so easy. You can do it from home. It's a really easy introductory into therapy. It's great.
Absolutely. And BetterHelp has quality therapists. BetterHelp therapists work according to a strict code of conduct and are fully licensed in the United States. And they have a therapist match commitment. BetterHelp does the initial matching work for you so you can focus on your therapy goals. A short questionnaire helps identify your needs and preferences, and their 12 years plus of experience and industry-leading match fulfillment rate means they typically get it right from the first time. If you aren't happy with your match, switch to a different therapist at any time from their tailored recs and the client reviews. Don't take our word for it. They have over 30,000 therapists. BetterHelp is one of the world's largest online therapy platforms, having served over 5 million people globally, and with an average of 4.9 out of 5 for a live session based on over 1.7 million client reviews. You know it works. This month, don't wait to reach out, whether you're checking in on a friend or reaching out to a therapist yourself. BetterHelp makes it easier to take that first step. Our listeners get 10% off their first month at BetterHelp.com/circling. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/circling. Yeah, there is that feeling. Like yesterday after photos, get home, look down, felt like 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if I like
Kind of
that,
a nice
though.
little treat.
I don't know what it is about this year. Usually it's like, it takes me like a week or two to adjust, but like maybe like a week, but it's crazy.
Now it's getting way later earlier.
Man, what's going on?
Maybe it's 2 weeks.
I still don't understand why we do the time change.
You can easily look that up. You have a device right there. 100 years ago, people would have killed for one
I
of those
prefer to
things.
think through things as opposed to look them up.
Every single time you have this,
Okay, touche.
every time this discussion brought up, it's something about farmers. Someone brings up Arizona and then talk about how they're going to maybe change it. And then that's like that conversation every time. I don't know. I don't know why they do it.
I hate to break it to you, but we done lost the farm again. I don't sound as good as I once did.
Oh,
I've heard it's an energy play. Like when you extend daylight, you use less energy to like power things like light, whatever. But if that were the case, why wouldn't be that all year round?
Daylight.
I like that you said
they
energy.
want go home.
You know what I mean?
I like that you said energy play.
6 foot.
It's like, okay, now we're going to revert back to the time of year where we use more energy. Like, that doesn't make sense. That doesn't clock.
There's a guy I was buddies with in high school. I haven't talked to him in a long time, but he was actually on the team on the Louisiana Monroe, one of the Louisiana teams that beat Saban at Alabama's first year. Remember, like that massive upset? He was on that team. Anyway, he played for Duncanville. Good dude. But out of nowhere one time, I hadn't talked to him in like 3 or 4 years. He's like, "What's up, man?" I was like, "What's up?" He just randomly like texted me. He's like, "Energy could be a good play." And I was like, "What?" He's like, "Just saying. If we ever want to if you ever want to talk, we could look into getting like an energy fund going."
Do you know what he thinks of you?
Huh?
You're a serious man.
Thinks you're serious.
Yeah,
man.
I was like, "Thanks for thinking of me," but I'm just not at a point in my life where I'm gonna like pivot to an energy fund.
That's really funny.
So now, my other buddy, who I like immediately screenshot, I was like, "Why is he?" I was like, "What is this?" We now like have an inside joke, and if he's listening, sorry, Pat. But yeah, we anytime I hear energy, I'm like, yeah, energy is a good play right now.
It's a good play right now.
Yeah, let's go start a fund with me. I've got a real background in funding.
You're serious?
I know how to go. I know how to get the movers, the power brokers.
It's a compliment, though.
I know, dude. That's not, you don't send that to an unserious man.
It's a personal phone call. Yeah, this dude's fucking
Well, he
serious.
texted me,
Oh, okay.
but that's almost as good as a phone call.
Sure.
That's how the kids are doing it. You guys want to talk about our weekends?
Let's go out this weekend.
I bet you don't.
I do want to.
I got some explaining.
I got some ish to talk about.
Are we bringing the other guy in, or are we just going straight forward?
No, I don't want to hear about his. Did you hear about his
later.
weekend?
He's got his own segment later.
Okay, we'll
He
hear
told us
it.
about his weekend out there, and it just gave me anxiety.
I
In a
didn't-
good way.
I
He
didn't hear
Dude,
about
oh
it.
my God.
I just knew he had a wedding and was going on a boat. That's all I really know.
He's going out like he turned 21 like 2 weeks ago.
Actually, well, when he comes in here, we're just gonna make him. We're not even gonna like get a play-by-play. I just want him to name the spots he hit because he hit more spots than like I've hit in the last 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. All right, but anyways, for our weekends.
Bro, let's go out this weekend.
Good
There's
intro.
a crazy event happening.
I like to turn up.
Bro, there's a crazy event happening.
We had the party and it was lit.
I got yelled at by a prostitute.
Let's just go have fun and let go with it.
Little Woodrows, let's go.
This weekend in fun presented by our good friends at Poncho Outdoors. I don't want to spoil it, but I did take family photos yesterday, and
You hit him with Poncho?
that shirt that we
Wow.
literally drop every time, the denim. Look, I wore a denim pearl snap.
It's a fantastic shirt.
Yeah.
It really is. I wore Poncho out to my camping trip this weekend. I did.
Did you turn some heads?
I did. I turned quite a few.
I mean, where do we begin? The fall lineup is gas. We've got the flannels, which I'm a huge fan of. The Western polos, which I really, really like. I need to get in on that. But yeah, just the Western shirt. The short sleeve has become kind of like my go-to weekend shirt. But as I mentioned earlier, I did rock the old school denim pearl snap that I've had from them for like 5 years. It fits perfect. And it's like a great, I don't know if I've ever even washed it. It just breathes. It's a great denim shirt.
One of my favorites they sent me is the Ventura, which is a sage button-down pearl snap. It's the heavier Western.
Yeah.
Oh my God. It's this one right here, and it's fucking dope. I'm just
You
crushing
got
it.
an ad on there.
Yeah, they hit you with that ad real quick. Little coupon, little thing. I know which one you're talking about. Yeah, that's good.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
a ooh.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Okay, I really like that color.
Yeah.
Do you want me to describe it to you? No, we're having
Come on,
fun
man.
here, and I have fun when I'm wearing Poncho. Free shipping and free returns, free exchanges to make sure you get the right fit. Poncho stands by every shirt. They'll make it right if it's not your favorite. It'll probably be your favorite, straight up.
But if not, they'll make it right.
Their hats too. Don't sleep on the hats.
Ooh, the Marfa is the one that you wore, I believe.
Yeah,
The Marfa.
yeah, that's me.
Yep.
Just that old. I'm an old West Texas.
Old lump of coal.
Cowpoke, look, lump of coal. That's me in the Marfa. Gear up for fall with Poncho. Every piece is built for comfort, performance, and lasting style. Go to ponchooutdoors.com/steam to enter your email for $10 off your first order. That's PONCHO outdoors.com/steam for $10 off and free shipping. When they ask how you heard about them, let them know Circling Back sent you. It really helps support the show. Randall.
Oh, we're gonna start with me. Okay. Friday was date night with the ex.
I hate it how you say that.
You hate that?
I don't like it.
So my old roommate Jason, firefighter. We started off by we went to a little firefighter party. Guy was smoking wings and stuff. It was great.
Did the fire get out of control? Because if so, like you are
Yeah.
probably in good hands.
Yeah.
Did you steal more valor?
No, I did not. There was plenty enough firefighters there that I did not need to steal valor.
Did they? Hey, I got a question. When the firefighters throw a party, do they bring hose?
Dave.
Wait,
that's
is that
good.
not a theme party that college kids do? Firefighters and hose? 'Cause it's got to be, right?
It's gotta be a good one.
Right, Dave? Anyway, we should throw one.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna throw a theme party.
You know,
I don't know.
I
we
guess
might.
could.
We could. So start off with that, and then we finished Peacemaker, which I think you should watch Peacemaker. You'd enjoy it, Dave. John Cena, he's a superhero. It's part of the whole DC universe now. Pretty funny.
Okay.
And we just ate a bunch of junk food. I'm talking cosmic brownies, Nerds gummy clusters, pizza, ice cream.
You guys
cake.
are just like two little 12-year-olds having a sleepover,
Yeah.
just pigging out.
We've known each other since we were like 5, so this is all the stuff we want to do as a kid that our parents wouldn't let us, but now we're adults and we get to go do it. It's great.
You're really saving male friendship.
I am saving male friendship. I still want to do the adult male sleepover where I just have like 10 guys we just play.
Hang on. Dylan sent me a video
Yeah,
on Slack titled the same thing. Anyway, we'll watch that later, I guess.
Play
Adult
Nintendo
male
64,
sleepover, huh?
get high, go walk to Whataburger in the middle of the night.
Did you walk to Whataburger?
No, we had before though, but I'm just saying we could do that.
How do you not weigh just like a lot?
This is
With the way that you eat.
it's a rare thing. That was a rare night. I don't eat like that.
Okay,
normally.
Mr. Chili Dog and tater tots on
You
a
did
casual
absolutely
Wednesday.
inhale a chili dog in here
did.
yesterday.
I did.
Or last Wednesday, I guess.
High metabolism. I work out. I guess I don't know. I typically eat well. I'm eating like chicken and rice every dinner though, so it's like not eating much. Saturday was a day of started a new project and just did chores. Got this project started. I won't talk about it because I know everyone hates hearing about things. So
Yeah, everyone hates hearing about things.
so yeah, started
They hate
new project and then
It's the future the left wants.
worked on a design for a gift for my girlfriend for Christmas. I'm not going to say what it was. And then Sunday was hanging out. And we tried out, Dylan, listen here. Went to Machi Sushi, the new all-you-can-eat sushi place off 35. It was good. It was very good.
Off of 35?
Yep.
It's like 35 in Old Torf. So like Travis Heights. You go through Travis Heights to get there. It's
Travis Heights, sneaky, not even sneaky. Like, I feel like I've forgotten about incredible neighborhood.
It's a
in
nice
Austin.
neighborhood. Yeah, it's pricey. It's close to downtown. It's pricey. Yeah, it's for all you can eat. Like all you can eat. Like, oh, this is gonna be shitty. But it's not like they have a buffet bar where you just go up and pick out. That you actually order from a menu. They bring it to you. Like they make it right there. It's really good.
Do they have a little flag you raise when you want sopapillas?
No, but they do have robots that deliver food.
What?
Oh, we didn't have any robots.
What?
It only delivers to certain parts, sections of the restaurant, and you got to ask for it.
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
What?
No.
Wait, no, seriously. Wait.
Yeah, I
You have
posted
to request the. I know I've seen
posted
it,
a video
but
of
like
it.
you have to request the robot.
I think like, hey, could you mind? It would be cool if the robot brought, because I had Parks with me, and like he's gonna get a kick out of this. Like, can you have the robot? They're like, yeah, no problem. And it walks up,
That would be real
it
disrespectful.
stops, and it like lights up and says something like your food's here.
though.
or
Hey,
whatever.
you're doing a fine job, but I'd actually rather see the robot
yeah.
going forward.
They're fast too. You order a roll and
The
you have it
robots?
within they
They
just
move at a
service.
regular pace.
We're really like that.
I'm just talking about the service. Like we ordered
We're
a
quick
roll
with it.
and we had it like in 2 minutes. It was great. But and then I went to Kohl's. That's why I'm wearing my Make It Rain Kohl's Cash shirt.
Hell yeah, dude.
You don't have to wear the T-shirt.
I went
That's I'm telling you, didn't do laundry.
No,
That's the
I
didn't do
actually,
laundry
funny
shirt.
enough, have all my laundry done. I had a completely clean wardrobe, and I decided to wear this.
That just looks like a shirt that like you wear around the house and don't really wash unless like you really sweat in it.
Nope, this is all clean. Come over and smell me, Daddy. But I had $5 in Kohl's Cash and 40% off, and I only had 40% off yesterday. So
Did they
I had
let you
to.
stack it?
Yeah, they did.
Must be nice. Okay.
But yeah, that was my weekend. Just a lot of productivity. Great time.
Very
Dylan.
Pretty nice little weekend. Picked up Parks from school Friday, and we went straight out to Enchanted Rock, which is where we had a little camping situation. The second of the year, we did one in the spring, if you recall, and then one this weekend. Could only do one night because he had a baseball game Saturday we had to get back to. It was a great time, though, man. It was really windy and woke me up a few times at night, but I invested in much better sleeping stuff this time. Got some cots and some pads and a nice couple sleeping bags. We slept really well despite the wind being crazy. It was great, man. We did scare the shit out of the kids with some stories around the campfire.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Did you tell them your story about the road trip? You had to pull over.
I didn't tell them that one. I talked about the Goat Man, and then weirdly, one of the dads brought a book of like campfire stories, and the legend of the Goat Man was actually in this book. So he just read it from this book, and the kids were freaking terrified. Parks talks a big game. Like, I want a scary story. But when it actually gets scary,
He's not about that life.
he's not about it, dude. He was hiding under his blanket, like covering his ears. He's a little baby.
Everyone's tough until a scary story
That's
comes
right.
out, you know?
Yeah,
We had a
they
good
hate
time, though.
spooky season.
We went on a really quick hike Saturday morning because he had a baseball game, like I said, so we didn't do the extended hike like the rest of the group did. So we got back Saturday, and we had a playoff baseball game, and they got the dub. And so championship is Tuesday, tomorrow. And I think Parks is going to have to pitch, especially if one of their pitchers, he got concussed at school. So I don't know if he's going to be able to play. So Parks is like going to have to pitch, I'm pretty sure. And I don't know. He hasn't pitched much this season, so we'll see how that goes. But the boys were down early, and then they ended up winning by 5. They just turned it on. Yeah. A couple
That's the
guys.
thing.
Dude, one kid on the team who is new to baseball, he had 0 hits all year, and like, frankly, wasn't even close to getting a hit. Got 2 base hits.
Let's go.
In this playoff game. They were little dribblers down the third base line, but if you know anything about Little League baseball, if you hit it to the third baseman, you are getting on base. They cannot make the throw across the diamond.
No, can't
Even at
confirm.
that level. Even at that level. So happy for him. It was a lot of fun. Watched just an all-time terrible day of football for if you're a Texas fan, considering A&M, their historic comeback. OU took down a top 5 Alabama in Tuscaloosa, and then Texas just got their asses whipped in Athens. Just a tough day for football. And then went bowling yesterday. Went bowling. I've been bowling in
Ooh.
years.
Do you have a weird soreness?
Yeah.
Dude, bowling soreness is really annoying.
My hand hurts. Nothing in my arm, but my hand is sore. All right, dude, there's this guy in the lane next to us.
My hand is sore. Sounds like a
This
dinosaur.
guy in the lane next to us, he pulls up there and he's got like his own shoes. He's got 3 balls. He bought 3 balls.
Too many.
He has his own custom towel. He's got like the wrist guard thing, whatever. He pulls up there and Chelsea goes, I think this guy's a professional. I was like, okay, let's see what he's got. He starts bowling. Of course, he does like the spin thing. And I'm there next to him, and I'm just firing straight. I'm an idiot podcaster guy who brought his son to go play bowling, whatever. I shot a 146 my first game. It's not bad. I haven't played in years. Not bad. Dude fires a 131. I'm like,
What?
look at this fucking idiot.
That's not good at
How
all.
humiliating. I know he was watching my score too, like comparing himself to me. He did bowl a 201 the second game, so he kind of redeemed himself. But I just fucking yammed on his ass.
I feel like if you're going to have that much of an investment in bowling, you have to be north of 200,
yes,
like pretty much every
Yes.
time.
I was like, this guy's not a professional. And anyway, Parks thought that was cool that I beat him. And that's it, man. Solid weekend despite the football.
Did you have any strikes?
I had a few strikes.
What was the video that the little thing played?
They didn't do videos. I don't know why they got rid of it.
Oh man,
I didn't hit a turkey. Sometimes they do the turkey thing.
Yeah.
But I did have a streak of 5 spares or strikes in a row at one point.
that's good.
Yeah. I thought it was good.
That stacks. That's how it works.
I'm sorry?
It stacks.
It does stack,
That's
yeah.
how the point system works.
That's true.
Yeah.
Thanks, Randy. Let's talk about my weekend. We already know it ended with family photos. Just fall fits in 88-degree weather. Nothing better. Just nothing better.
Just
truly.
sweating.
We were out Travis Country Way.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know Blue Valley? There's a Blue Valley Park over Republic of Texas. Then you bust your next right on.
Yeah.
There's this little.
Yeah.
It's got like
The one with the swimming pool's back there?
swimming pool,
Yeah.
and then there's like a pond.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty
right on
back there.
It is. But Friday, I mentioned this in my Washed Weekly. Like, hey, we got this Dutch oven. My wife's she has supper club. So I was with the boys, got them to go to bed, and I'll be damned if I didn't just cook another ribeye. And I went ribeye, and I threw together some spaghetti.
Oh,
Yeah.
spaghetti and ribeye.
Spaghetti, garlic, olive oil, red pepper, Parmesan. That's about it. Threw it together. And I ate that. And I did end up watching a little bit of ball. But Friday, watched another Pluribus. Caught up there. Just enjoying the hell out of that show. It is just it's just an interesting show. I will say, I don't know. I could see some people like getting into the first episode and being like, oh, and then the next one's like, you're like, oh yeah, I don't know how long this is. I don't know how they can sustain this, but it's really clever. It's really good, well written. So I'm enjoying it. Saturday was get up and take the kids to the mall day. Real fun. Actually went better than expected, but we had to go. We were going to go look for some shoes. Found a men's boutique that had baby Gronk in the storefront.
Like a cardboard cutout?
Yeah, I guess baby Gronk is like pushing something, and it was very odd. Anyway, we went and got some shoes. We had to go to
that makes me upset. Like if it was the Rizzler, I wouldn't be upset, but baby Gronk, that makes
baby
me upset.
Gronk.
Yeah.
It made me uncomfortable. I was like, why? Man, I'll tell you, man, the mall continues to just kind of be weird as fuck.
Yeah.
People who go to the mall on Saturday, it's just a very odd group of people.
How was the cork looking, David? I don't have a great Irish accent.
That was really bad. I think I missed a backer there. I didn't go by the cork because I was with my family. And I didn't have time to duck out and get a beer at 10:15 in the morning. But I thought about it.
You could carry it on the mall.
Shoe shopping with kids is really fun. Like the baby is very easy, right? But my oldest boy, he wanted to try on some shoes. Like he wanted to try on some like orange Nikes. Ended up settling for some newbies that he will never ever keep clean, but that's what he wanted.
Any light up Johns?
No light up Johns. Got him home. Hung out the rest of the day. Watched ball. Saturday night. Thought about stepping out. Watched some ball. Just a big ball watching evening and weekend. Through last night, the Ken Burns American Revolution doc dropped on PBS. So I got in on that, and Ken Burns going to Ken Burns. I'm going to continue watching it. It's very good. It's a nice, digestible, informative recap that doesn't try to do too much. I shouldn't even say recap. They're not recapping the revolution. Got a bunch of historians. We've all dabbled in Ken Burns stuff. Maybe not, but if you know, you know. And that's about it. Didn't really watch much NFL. Boys play tonight. Doesn't really matter, but I'm gonna watch.
Do I need to watch the Bears? They are 7-3. But
They're inexplicably 7-3.
It seems like they keep on winning in the last play of the game. Of course, the last play of the game. But
yeah,
I say watch them, but don't get too emotionally
Yeah.
invested.
I mean, look, be happy. You've got a team that's very likely to make the playoffs,
well, that's nice.
and a quarterback who has you 7-3. There's nothing wrong with that.
Good enough for me.
Still don't really know what to do with that information, but enjoy it. Enjoy it while you can.
Mm-hmm.
Once you shoot Brett a message, tell him to hop on in here, and I'm going to tell you about a store I did walk by, a store that's a sponsor, Fabletics.
They have storefronts?
Oh yeah,
They have storefronts.
I did not even know that.
They have one at the mall.
very helpful people in there
I
too.
need to stop by.
It was popping too. I looked in there and I thought about going in to see if they recognized me as the guy who does the ad reads, but they I decided that'd be embarrassing for my family. When you live in activewear, you can never have enough, but the good stuff usually costs a fortune. That's why we love Fabletics. We get pieces that feel premium and perform like the expensive brands without the crazy price tag. You've been working out in that Fabletics?
Yes, I have.
It's
I
great.
have. The shirts are really great. They fit me so well.
I got
Love
a
the
black
shirts.
one from them, like a black t-shirt,
I got
a black workout shirt that looks sick.
Sent me a dark green one recently that's really nice. I got a white one and a gray one.
Becoming a Fabletics VIP is simple. When I signed up as a new VIP, I got 80% off everything. And after that, the membership's about $60 a month unless I skip That monthly fee gives us exclusive membership benefits, including a credit I can use toward a full outfit or a bundle up to $100. On the first of every month, they send me an email, and I just decide if I want to purchase a member credit or skip the month. And the cool part is that the member credit isn't just for me. I can use it to grab something for my partner or even just a friend. Maybe my friend who's a firefighter who I eat pizza with once a month or whatever Randy does. The quality is what stands out. It kind of surprised me, the pieces. They feel like they're high-end activewear that you pay like $200 for, but you're getting that level of quality at a fraction of the price. That makes the membership feel like it pays for itself. Fits are dialed, no waistbands rolling down, joggers that actually keep their shape, jackets that are warm without the bulk. Solves the usual issues I've had with activewear while still being soft, breathable, and durable enough during workouts, travel, or everyday wear. We're huge fans. Like we said, the joggers, they've got I've got like the olive green pants and the black pants, and they just fit. They're very comfortable.
Yes.
It's kind of like my nighttime pant, but also like my I'm running errands pants.
Yes.
Or gym pants if I need them. Treat yourself to gear that looks good, feels good, and doesn't break the bank with Fabletics. Go to fabletics.com/steam and sign up as a VIP and get 80% off everything. What? Yeah, 80% off everything. That's fabletics.com/steam. Sign up as a VIP and get 80% off of everything. That's fabletics.com/steam. Well, Brett Merriman's in here right now.
Hi, Dave.
That's
Hi,
my
Brett.
thing.
Hi,
No.
Brett. That was good. That was
You
good.
like that? Yeah.
Brett's here, and I wanted Brett to come in here because we're going to talk ball. And I found myself in a rabbit hole like yesterday. I was really doing some SEC Twitter looking. I was checking out some burner stuff, and I was really curious about Ole Miss because I didn't get to watch Ole Miss Florida, but I was tracking it.
Sure.
And I was also tracking the fact that Brett was out and about on the town. I was like, damn, Ole Miss is in a dogfight. I hope Brett's watching this.
I was.
And then I was like, well, what's going on with Lane Kiffin? Surely he's like shot down any of the rumors, the open jobs that have seemingly been available to him. And I soon found out that not only has he not done that explicitly, he's kind of thrown out some language there and has done some things, family things that like, you're like, wait, what are you doing?
Mm-hmm.
So Brett, what is your position? What's going on at Ole Miss?
You know, Dave, I think a lot of things can be true in this search. I think the base level to this whole thing is in the absence of, concrete information or a concrete decision. The zone's going to be flooded with a lot of things. I think if you gun to my head today, I don't think Lane knows what he wants to do, and I think that's sort of the problem in all of this.
He feels very day to day.
That's the common thread is that if there's a guy that's going to change his mind a couple different times, or maybe feel one way one day and one way the other, it's Lane Kiffin, and it has been wearing thin with the administration.
The Secretary of State of the state of Mississippi,
Yep.
which I don't really know how influential that position is there, but it's still interesting.
Yeah, I was thinking about out there how I wanted to approach this, because if you asked me like 3 months ago, I would have said LSU is the biggest threat if that job opens up. It has. There was some early, obviously LSU kind of bundled the immediate response to Brian Kelly's firing. Politics get involved, the governor gets involved.
Bungled it.
Yeah, they biffed it initially.
Yeah.
I think they have since organized a little bit more productively. So I think LSU is certainly a threat.
Caden Durham with the tud the other night. Anyway, sorry.
Obviously, there's the Florida piece of this, which I think holds some level of like a dream job might be the wrong word, but Lane clearly holds Florida on a pedestal as a blue blood program that's had, candidly, obviously, a much better history than Ole Miss. And I think what's true now is that those jobs all have a relatively similar ceiling.
He feels like so my soon-to-be 5-year-old, there will be days where I'm like, hey, dude, I'm going to make you chicken nuggets for dinner. And he's like, okay, cool. And then the next day or 2 days later, like, hey, you want chicken nuggets? I don't like those.
Yeah.
Very, very much like Lane feels like a child at heart.
He is. He is. He's emotionally incredibly mature. He's a narcissist, and he's a fucking fantastic football coach. Like, and there's a little like empathy doesn't exist with Lane Kiffin. Emotional stability and maturity doesn't exist with Lane Kiffin. I think that's been proven over the years. I think he can talk about how he's a changed man physically, and he is. He's sober, and he's going to hot yoga every day. He's lost 50 pounds or whatever. He looks great.
Hanging out with Theo Vaughn.
He's an unbelievable football coach who is probably not as changed behind the scenes as he makes it out to be.
It's wild that it's just wild to have a team. This is the best Ole Miss team,
But if they win against Mississippi State on Black Friday, it'll be the first 11-win regular season in program history.
okay, so you're a playoff team, and all that, knowing all that, you can't you're still leaving people and fans of the program and big money donors, boosters, like wanting more because you just can't come out and just say
You can't commit.
yeah.
And I think
Calling out the student section, right?
he's been doing that for years, but it now wearing thin more, like to be like, hey, we didn't sell out the Citadel game. No shit, Lane. Like, you're not going to sell out the Citadel. But when South Carolina comes to town and Florida comes to town and Georgia last year, the environments are incredible. Now, like, does Lane wish that Ole Miss sold out 80,000 seats every time? Of course. But they sell out 68 and plus some. And it's just the trolling piece of it, everybody's like, oh, Lane's such a Twitter genius. He knows what he's doing, and he just doesn't care what he's doing. He put out like the home emoji with red and blue circles next to it, saying, Oxford is the velvet ditch that once you get in, you never leave. Saying that stuff, while also sending his, ex-wife and children to scout high schools in Gainesville yesterday. And
That's
now
pretty crazy.
Baton Rouge today.
Confirmed?
Yeah. And again, like, that doesn't mean he's leaving. I'm sure there's a degree of due diligence, but it's a new world where I think if you gave Lane his perfect choice, he'd say, all I want to do is coach football. Let Jimmy Sexton, let people back channel on my behalf. I just want to coach football to the end of the year, and then I'll make a decision. That's not possible anymore. You can't do that. Between the portal opening up January 2nd, between early signing day on December 2nd or 3rd or whatever it is this year, those and frankly, Ole Miss, which I'm shocked they did, but I'm glad they did, basically telling him, you can coach the regular season, but if you don't commit to our program, you're not coaching in the playoffs. And I think that surprised Lane, that he would have sort of that semi-ultimatum.
Wait,
given
so
to him.
they actually said that to him?
That is reported by those that would know.
Interesting.
And
That would be insane.
Can you imagine?
Who steps up and coaches that team in the playoff?
It would be,
hypothetically?
it would probably be a combination of Golding and Joe Judge, the quarterbacks coach. I think Joe Judge would have the better path because he's not a coordinator and he can kind of step up in that admin role.
Yeah.
More of just the head coach, call timeouts and do that kind of thing.
Okay.
But it's impossible to give Lane the exact time frame that he wants in this day and age. Everything else is going to be equal. Ole Miss is going to match and has matched Florida offers, LSU offers, even exceeded in some points.
Yeah.
With NIL and with coaching, assistant coaching salary pools.
Would he do you think if like a job around here opened up?
Yeah. Oh, Texas, he'd be gone.
Like within 5 miles.
I think
of here.
Texas and Alabama are the two schools that if offered, Lane would take the job on the spot. I think if the Miami Dolphins came calling, he would take the job on the spot if McDaniel's out. I think the Giants have there's some Jackson Dart connection there that I don't think is as serious. There's rumors that the Tennessee Titans famously loved in the state of Tennessee, Lane Kiffin, to be the Titans head coach. And so
we'll monitor, we'll track.
there's no doubt that Lane loves the attention.
It would be really annoying as a fan.
Oh, it's
bothering me, and I don't even really
it's
care.
bothering me as a fan. It's bothering, like, obviously I didn't go to Ole Miss. There are people that have much more emotional investment over the last 60 years since Ole Miss was a national championship team back in the fucking 60s, who, like, the people are hurt. And now in this day where people are literally, and I'm sure in the state of Mississippi, who people, like, football is next to religion, who are overextending themselves to try to invest in this program, like the big money donors who are putting millions and millions and millions
Like
of
the
dollars.
Realtree camo guy.
Yeah, like the Jordan family of Realtree, and Lane's not giving them anything in the form of a concrete, hey, I love you back.
Yeah.
And it's finally, like, it wore thin with the Auburn stuff 3 years ago. Last year, if Florida came open, this whole thing was going to do the same thing. Last year and this year, if Florida State comes open, it's going to be the same thing. Lane has this sort of mental tie to Florida that he can't give up. And frankly, there's part of me that feels for Lane. There's part of me that is pissed at Lane. There's part of me that gets it on every side. I think a lot of things can be true in this. And I think it sort of comes down to Lane doesn't know what he wants to do. And everybody from Jimmy Sexton to Florida to LSU to Ole Miss is telling him, hey, we need a call now. And they're not wrong. And Lane just doesn't have that ready to go.
I want to give you a little fun fact.
Yeah.
In conference games, in conference play only, okay, Ole Miss is number 5 in the SEC of rush yards per game.
Sure.
At 171.9 yards per game is what they're averaging. That is 100 yards more than the University of Texas is averaging.
Texas is in last.
That is unbelievable.
Yeah.
Can I ask why did they give up on the run a little bit in that game? Because I thought they did.
The chatter about this Texas offense, it's mostly about what happened in the offseason, because the Texas O-line had 4 guys who moved on from a pretty good offensive line. Running backs, he had C.J. Baxter, who was coming off an ACL, and even he was not like an explosive guy. And so Trey Wisner was the other guy who had a pretty good – he rushed for 1,000 yards last year. The portal window came and went, and he decided not to – Sark, that is, decided not to go get a running back or an offensive lineman. And it's like, all right, well, I guess they must have confidence in what he has coming back. And that just has proved to be a total failure of a strategy there. But the offensive line is atrocious. They don't have a single explosive running back on the roster. And yeah, you're right. They have given up on. Actually, against Georgia, in the first quarter, they were moving the ball okay, and then for whatever reason, just completely abandoned.
That's what I was saying,
Yeah.
because it seemed like did I hear right? This morning they ran the ball 10 times. That seems really, really incredibly low.
I don't know.
And from what I watched, I remember it like I was thinking back. I was like, wait, they were actually moving the ball. I'm not saying they were gashing Georgia, but they were having success, it seemed like.
I saw someone tweeted like an in-game update. It said Texas rushing yards first quarter like 31. In the third quarter, Texas rushing yards 21. Like they went the other way.
Yeah.
I think they rushed for more yards on their first drive than the rest of the game combined.
Yeah, that checks out. Yeah, the Texas offense is just a disaster. Right
Arch
now.
also went for negative 17 rushing yards, so that
A
actually
little sack
really
adjusted
hurts.
situation.
Yeah, sacks will do that.
Um,
It was ugly. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's been a very questionable season from an offensive strategy standpoint.
How frustrated, how hurtful was that onside kick? How did that just felt personal.
Dude, okay, so Texas in the third quarter, Texas grabbed momentum from like mid-second quarter to the end of the third quarter. They did. Like the defense was Georgia, we went punt, interception at one point.
There was a path.
Yes. And so Texas scores to bring the score to 10-14. So they're down 4 going into the fourth quarter. So they threw Manning threw the touchdown pass to Wingo to bring it to within 4 points. Arch Manning didn't get the ball back again until Texas was down 18 points because Georgia scored a touchdown, onside kick, scored another touchdown, and then Texas finally got the ball back. So by that point, the game was over. The offense the onside kick was
Kirby, dude.
fucking sneaky, and you know what?
Kirby.
When they got that, it's like, all right, that was a fun run while it lasted, and they just never got momentum back.
Yeah.
Ugly.
Just two more things in the Lane thing, real quick.
Dude, why do you sound so sad?
Because it's frustrating, and at a certain level, it is sad. Like you feel for the program that has given him absolutely everything. He hasn't said no one time, and he is, if he does leave, on the way out, basically trolling them on the way out. And that's one of the two things I wanted to mention. One, it's sad because it's potentially the greatest season in program history, especially in the modern era. And there are storylines on this team that are awesome. Kejuan Lacey, their best running back, perhaps ever, most touchdowns scored ever. Trinidad Chambliss coming in for Austin Simmons as the backup and performing so far above expectation after he got here in like May and was a late spring transfer to then pick up the offense and perform at the level he's performing at. The defense coming along, they have young guys that have been waiting their turn, which doesn't happen this day and age, that are now playing out of their mind, and Cam Franklin and Will Eccles. Like, there are stories that would be so fun to dig into, and you can't because of the distraction that the head coach is providing. And he says it's not a distraction. Of course it is. All these kids are as online as we are. Like, it's insane. So the second piece of it all is I think Lane truly thinks in his heart of hearts that if he leaves, Oxford and Ole Miss will owe him this big gratitude, hugs on the way out, wish you the best, tip of the cap, like, Lane, we love you.
Like, thanks for weighing all your options and keeping us in limbo for months at a time, but we're so appreciative that you decided to stick around.
And we're so appreciative that you built this program up from what it was in 2019 to what it is now. We love you and we wish you the best, and we're just going to go back to being little old Oxford. And that is absolutely not going to happen.
You definitely don't want to go be playing your in-state rival with this hanging over, who's actually competent. I'm not saying, you know what I'm saying?
Ole Miss. Mississippi State has played as hard as they've played in 5 years,
Yeah.
it feels like, since unfortunate Mike Leach passing. Like,
Yeah.
they are a good football team with talented kids that just need more talent, but they're giving people fits.
It's tough. It's tough.
And I am less worried about that game than I am about Lane leaving. Obviously, I want him to stay. I think the way he's handled this is poor. I don't know if there is a perfect way to handle this.
But if he 2 weeks from now comes out and just fully commits to Ole Miss, all will be forgiven.
All will be
until we do this again in 3 years.
And the thing is, I think there will be language in that contract that either shuts down back channels or something. Like, you can't continue to do this.
What if he's playing chess and he's about to whip out his bishop?
Well,
he's waiting.
There's a theory that, like, the longer you wait, the longer you string along anybody, whether that's LSU, whether that's Florida, whether that's Arkansas, the longer you string this along, the more hurt their portal efforts will be, the more hurt their head coaching search efforts will be. And so if you're telling, which in the program, coaches think he's going to stay, recruits think he's going to stay.
Yeah.
Theo Vaughn was telling everybody on the sideline on Saturday, he's staying. He told me he's staying. Florida thinks the same thing. I think Lane has a little bit of propensity to tell people what they want to hear, frankly, and then make a decision on his own time in his own head. And it's sad what it's come to, and I think the only silver lining here is that you'll get clarity this week. Is
This week?
kind of, yeah.
Why do you think this week?
Bye week. A lot of meetings lined up with, I think, every side, and Ole Miss is saying to him, the Egg Bowl's it if you're not committed to this program.
Brett, before we let you get out of here,
Yeah.
will you don't have to go into like how you got there and all that, but can you just give us a rundown of every bar/restaurant you went to over the weekend?
Yeah, shouts to my friends Jake and Kelsey getting married this weekend in Austin. We did hockey on Thursday, so that's the hockey bar, a little P6 in there as well. Friday was Little Woodrow's, if you've heard of it, followed by Wedding, followed by Don's Depot. Saturday was a booze cruise on Lake Austin, followed by Carve, followed by White Horse, followed by Deep Eddy Cabaret.
That weekend in fun.
I'd still be in bed.
That is such a you weekend.
Is that why you're so down, or is it all Lane?
No, it's all Lane. It's all
Okay.
Lane. I'm tired of it. You know, I think fans have a right to be tired of it. I think the administration has every right to be tired of it. And I think Lane could shut this down with a tweet.
With the tweet. Well, thank you, Brett.
Thanks, guys.
He enjoys the drama.
Of course he does. A malignant
He fucking loves
narcissist,
it, actually.
of which
Hell of a ball
I've
coach.
dealt with a few. Hell of a ball coach, but man, if he does leave, it's you throw a lot of things out the window.
Well, you know, Brett, you had yourself a hell of a weekend, and when you get out of here, I recommend you go sit down at your computer and check out our good friends at Rocket Money.
Oh man, I thought this was gonna be better help.
No.
No,
That was earlier.
actually,
would've played.
both could play. Man, Rocket Money helps you find subscriptions you forgot about, helps you cancel them. Just a financial dashboard for anybody. Go see where you spent money. Go see what bills you got coming up, where you can save. It's fantastic. It helps you cut spending in a specific category. Like, let's say you want to cut down on like your food delivery. I was going to say eating out, but I'm more of like a food delivery guy these days.
Brett's Rocket Money right now. I'd be like, dude,
I didn't wanna see it.
You went out a lot. Like,
Big weekend.
you're overspending on the outings, buddy.
He done went brazy.
He did.
He went to places that I only dream of going, and he went like to all of them in one weekend. So Rocket Money is a personal finance app, helps you find and cancel your unwanted subscriptions, monitors your spending, and helps you lower your bills so you can grow your savings. Rocket Money saved users over $2.5 billion, including over $880 million in canceled subscriptions alone. There 10 million members have saved up to $740 a year when they use all of the app's premium features. Cancel, unwanted subscriptions. Reach your financial goals faster with Rocket Money. Go to rocketmoney.com/circling today. That's rocketmoney.com/circling, rocketmoney.com/circling. Dude, Brett was so sad.
He was.
I mean, I get that's like,
I have the headphones on, and you could hear the pain in his voice.
It was
He
unbelievable.
so sad.
I'm going to start calling him Payne Kiffin.
Sad puppy. That's good, dude.
It's good. So the dogs dog the horns again. Sark's got a Kirby problem. You tweeted that.
Texas.
He's just a master of coaching.
Yeah. Texas, since joining the SEC, has lost 5 games to SEC opponents. 4 games. 3 of those are to Kirby Smart,
Sheesh.
which is impressive on, one side
Glass
of it.
half full.
Yeah. It's ugly, man. Kirby Smart just coaches circles around Sark in a way that no other coach is able to.
Man, our group chat watching this game, cause the Ryan Wingo roller coaster, because early on we were like, dude, fuck this.
Yeah, I know.
And then it's like, well.
And then he had one incredible catch.
He gives you flashes of five-star
He straight up
greatness.
mossed somebody, and then he caught that touchdown pass, which is another good grab. He's just super inconsistent. He fights the ball.
He's frustrating.
He fights the ball, but he's incredibly athletic and fast and twitchy and all that stuff. It's frustrating to watch.
I mean, I watched a little bit, and I saw like 3 drop passes in a row from Texas. I'm like, what are we doing
Yeah.
here? Hitting you guys all in the hands.
I think they had 4 drops in that game. Ugly. Dude, Arch looked good, man. He looked good. He needs help, but he's putting the ball where it needs to be. He threw an interception, but if you look at the play, his receiver was clearly held.
Okay.
It probably wasn't a great pass.
I'll die on this hill so you don't have to get all the heat. and it's not just Georgia, but you're right. Colin Simmons, though, so any good edge rusher is going to get held. Like, we got to watch Micah Parsons as a Cowboy for like 5 years, and it was so fun, but also insanely frustrating. It's like, dude, he gets held a lot, and they don't call it. Colin Simmons gets held a lot.
It was in the Vandy game was worse. He
The
was
Vandy
getting
game
like just
was
grabbed
really
and
bad.
like slung to the ground. It was really bad. But he's so unbelievable.
Texas secondary looked way worse than I thought. That was kind of like getting those dudes back, getting Taft back, and McDonald. I was like, okay. I'm like talking myself into like, okay, I can see Texas do this, and they didn't look good.
No, they didn't. They didn't
at all.
Which is weird because this is the same group of guys. Minus they lost Barron, of course, the Thorpe winner. Minus him, I mean, it's the same guys coming back, and they look lost in the secondary. I don't know what's going on.
At the end of the day, like you really don't. There's a good chance that like you're looking back on this in 2 months and you're like, oh yeah, Georgia wins the national championship, and you're like, you know what?
Yeah,
that checks out because that's a really good team, and because they've had some of those games where they didn't look great and eked out a win at the end or whatever.
Connor
Like,
Stockton is. I mean, he's a gamer. He's not going to wow you with his abilities and his arm.
I'm giving him gamer plus though.
That dude is a baller, man.
He's a gamer
He's
plus,
good. And of course it helps. It helps when you have a lot of talent around you. I understand that, but yeah, Georgia just owns Texas at this point, man. It's not fun.
Does a team like Georgia ever have like a down O-line year?
No,
Like
especially in the portal era.
but
no
like they
way.
gave up. Well, it's weird because I going into that game, you kind of thought that this would be like a real opportunity to just absolutely disrupt that, and they didn't look.
Yeah.
They played pretty well.
I had a quiet confidence going into the game, and then I lost it pretty quickly.
I lost all my cred. I made that my Dave Ruff
You did.
upset of the week.
KJ was bullish on him too. Both you guys were.
KJ was all over OU.
OU took
That's-
down Alabama in Tuscaloosa.
Weird game because gave up a ton of yards and
The
just
A&M
didn't
game.
convert.
The A&M game.
Oh, the A&M game.
30-3 at halftime. I'm already celebrating. I'm texting my brother-in-law like, this is fucking awesome. There was that touchdown right before half where the state trooper like fucking elbowed those guys in the tunnel, just totally
Clown
embarrassed
show.
himself.
Clown
And I was like,
show.
this game's over. And then it was one of those like, once A&M grabbed momentum, which they converted a 4th and 12 in the third quarter. I think it was the first drive of the third quarter. They converted a 4th and 12 on a
Yeah.
Marcel Reed scramble, and I was like, "Oh fuck!"
There was a 4th and 2 South Carolina went for.
It was a momentum swinging drive, and I was like, "They're never going to get it back." Never. It
Yeah.
was just a slow.
They
death from then
had
on.
South Carolina had a chance to kick a field goal at one point, and they opted to go for it, which I normally like being aggressive. And it's like, man, if you don't, but you're watching it knowing like if you guys don't get this, you're probably going to lose this game. Which I know that's like very, very hindsighty, but like
you just felt it coming. It was just like, I know how this is
that-
going to end.
you didn't get to watch the first half of that game, and we weren't exaggerating in the group chat because you were camping.
Yeah.
It was if you were to write a script and be like, all right, this really good team had a bad half because they weren't focused. Let's write about what went wrong. You wouldn't even believe it. Just
Poor throws.
drops,
Yeah.
just unbelievable. It was one of the worst, like inexplicable backwards pass that when they were on the goal line.
Yeah.
It just made no sense what was happening.
Chip
there.
shot field goal they missed.
Dude, it was crazy.
Yeah.
It felt like a game where like an NBA game where your team like the better team on paper is losing, but they also are shooting like 10% from 3.
You're exactly right.
And you're like, they're not going to shoot
basketball.
this bad in the second half.
Yeah,
you know that.
it's like when Texas will play Duke or North Carolina, and like they're up 2 at half. You're like, all right, we're winning, but you know it's gonna be a double-digit loss because they're not gonna maintain.
Yeah, because it's gonna even out. Crazy, fun weekend though. I mean, like despite the fact that it didn't go well for the Horns. Does a 3-loss Texas team who beats A&M last game of the season sneak in?
I don't know, but I don't enjoy this conversation because Texas doesn't belong in the playoffs, and if they did, they'd get bounced quickly. So it's
I
like,
think I
okay,
can
they
agree
might
with
make
that.
the playoffs, but it's like, who fucking cares at this point?
For
I do think that the A&M game is still going to be a fucking dogfight, though.
sure. For sure. A lot of hate out there on A&M's strength of schedule.
Yeah, they play Samford this weekend.
I guess Samford, but they're a 10-win team.
They keep winning, man.
They're a
undefeated.
10-win team. They went up to Notre Dame, got that game early, and that's their.
Jealous of their receivers. They have some very fast guys who catch the ball.
Yeah, they really do.
Texas does not have that.
Oh, it's gonna be a fun game.
It will be.
Our friends, the Dumb Zone, are gonna be in town. They're gonna be doing a live show from Cain and Abel's that day
Really?
here in Austin. Yeah.
Okay.
Jake was asking if you're in town. He kind of was like wanting you to pop on, maybe. I was like, I don't know what Dylan's plans are.
I'll be in
but
town.
I know
don't
he's gonna be in town.
What
I
my
don't know
day
if
looks
family-
like, but I will be in town.
Yeah, that'll be a fun live show. Any other college football thoughts?
No?
Can I ask you a favor?
Yeah.
Can you knock out a Squarespace read while I go?
Oh shit!
Go
You know,
pee-pee?
you know I love
Like
doing
a
a
grown man?
Squarespace read.
Well, you know it's the all-in-one website platform designed to help you stand out and succeed online, whether you're starting out or scaling your business. Squarespace gives you everything you need to claim your domain, showcase your offerings with a professional website, grow your brand, and get paid all in one place.
I do also have to mention this podcast is sponsored by Squarespace.
Facts.
Yes. Yeah, cutting edge design. Let's talk about the cutting edge design, Randy. With Squarespace collection of cutting edge design tools, anyone can build a bespoke online presence that perfectly fits their brand or business. Start with Blueprint AI, Squarespace's AI enhanced website builder, to get fully custom website in just a few steps using basic information about your industry, goals, and personality to start to generate premium quality content and personalized design recommendations. Squarespace also offers a complete library of professionally designed and award-winning website templates, which we've talked about a lot. We've used them with options for every use and category. No matter where you start, your website is flexible to what you need with intuitive drag-and-drop editing, beautiful styling options, unrivaled visual design effects, on-brand AI content, and more ways to list what you offer. No experience required. Head to squarespace.com/steam for a free trial, and when you're ready to launch, use offer code STEAM to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. Again, that is squarespace.com/steam for a free trial. Oh, perfect.
Wow, look at this guy.
Dude, some say I just absolutely crushed that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's Stone Creek coffee. Coffee in general. It's not
Right.
specific to them, but who's our boy on Twitter? Bill Ackman.
Bill Ackman, who I was unfamiliar with. He's the CEO of Pershing Square, which is some financial services company. I'm not exactly sure. He's got a ton of followers, by the way.
He's a very wealthy man.
How did this guy get so many followers? 1.8 million. Anyway, he's worried about the lack of romance, I guess, going on amongst the youngsters. So he tweeted this the other day, and it's been gaining a lot of steam on Twitter. He said, "I hear from many young men that they find it difficult to meet young women in a public setting. In other words, the online culture has destroyed the ability to spontaneously meet strangers. As such, I thought I would share a few words that I used in my youth to meet someone that I found compelling. I would ask, 'May I meet you?' before engaging further in a conversation. I almost never got a no. It inevitably enabled the opportunity for a further conversation. I met a lot of really interesting people in this way. I think the combination of proper grammar and politeness was the key to its effectiveness. You might give it a try. And yes, I think it should also work for women seeking men as well as same-sex interactions. Just 2 cents from an older, happily married guy concerned about our next generation's happiness and population replacement rates."
Population replacement
the
rates,
uber
eh?
wealthy,
What's that mean?
uber wealthy and powerful people are very concerned about replenishing our population. Have you noticed that? This is an Elon thing through and through. Declining birth rates are a major problem for these people.
Yeah. Well, we know that for Elon, as he's out there just
That's true.
firing it into anything.
I mean, I think it's
May I meet you?
yeah. I think it's a problem worldwide too. Isn't like
It
Japan
is.
is having like baby visas pretty much, where you can come over and be a citizen, and you're just there to impregnate.
Yeah, I'm not
Yeah, isn't that what you were doing over there?
Yep.
I'm not an
Got
economist. not an economist, but I think it's the outrageous price of raising a child, which is a big part of the problem. It is very costly.
Yeah. And I honestly, I think a bigger part, and that is part of it. I don't mean to dismiss your point, but like, I think more people are just out there like
Not
just
fucking.
dry humping.
Yeah. Randy?
More people are just out there going gene on gene, straight up friction it.
Yeah.
Someone walks up to you and says, "May I meet you?" What's your initial reaction?
Sure.
Yeah.
What's up?
I mean, you already started talking to me. We're kind of already there. May I meet you? That's
I'm
so
trying to think
awkward.
what a better, can I meet you? I know may is like the more proper way.
Right.
May I meet you?
I almost never got a no.
Okay.
Well,
fine.
someone did get a no.
What? No way. This is foolproof.
Can you play the NFT Nick video? The first
Oh,
one.
no.
This one?
Okay. By the way, he's on a generational run right now. NFT Nick O'Neill, in other words.
Okay.
Hi, excuse me. May I meet you?
What?
May I meet you?
Later.
Bill Ackman suggested that we have a crisis of men unwilling to approach women and just suggested that I say, may I meet you?
The way he looks at the camera.
Okay, we'll meet later.
I guess you didn't get a no. You got a
Bill
later.
Ackman's really fell through with that advice. Crazy.
For the people listening to this, he went up to a lady that's doing a public TikTok dance, and she's on a tripod dancing in front of it.
What is
He's
that place at? What is that place in New York City with the arch? That's a known spot. I'm almost positive I was there. It's a very hot spot in New York City. Apologies to our friends in New York.
Bill Ackman, he would later quote tweet his own tweet and add more context.
Oh, we needed context.
He said, "I failed to mention that this works much more effectively when you are moving. So on subways, elevators, escalators, airplanes, buses, and even walking down the street, it is most effective." With that follow-up information, our friend NFT Nick did another video.
Okay. So that was the problem, that you don't want to go up to someone
He goes,
statically dancing in front of a tripod. You
So
wanna-
here he is on a New York subway.
Dude, extreme New York City.
With a beanie on and his trademark yellow tinted glasses.
Attention, ladies of New York City. May I meet you? Bill Ackman just tweeted that simply uttering those words would result in women approaching me, especially on moving trains like this. Should there be a line that forms, please line up single file.
Should there be a line that forms?
Once again, may I meet you? Bill Ackman's advice clearly was awful.
Dude, Nick O'Neill's self-awareness is one of the reasons I love him so much. He knows that he's just a generally really off-putting person. So when he does experiments like this in public, he knows the reaction is not going to be a good one.
A terrible bet payoff would be to have to do some kind of video like this on a New York City train.
Dude, he's doing a lot of these like
I can't imagine
addressing
this.
the public videos. Like he'll go into a Starbucks and he'll say, "Excuse me, can I have your attention? Would anyone like to buy me a coffee? And in exchange, I would like to break down my investment strategy for you." And no one responds to him ever.
I'm just taking a screenshot of this right now because that's just an all-time little.
I don't know how.
He's so great.
I'm trying to
man.
think of like the word. Oh yeah, I had one. I probably said this on the show. I was never really particularly smooth with trying to meet a lady, just approaching a bar or whatever. I did have one extreme failure at a honky tonk out in Arlington, where I walked up to a table, and I thought I had a wingman, and I just walked up and I glanced at a lady and I said, kind of, "So what's your deal?" And she's like, "Did you ask me what my deal is?"
No, that's a good line. I'm sorry. That should play.
I was very drunk, and I said, "What's your deal?" and it almost sounded like, "What's your deal?" Like somebody might say to
Right.
you.
Right.
And it just was one of the more like I immediately just backpedaled out of there.
What's your story as a go? What's your story?
It was like I had to get out of there like that defensive back drill where you just kind of backpedal slowly and
Yeah.
methodically. I did that to get out
and
of
you
there.
hit like a little shoulder shimmy.
Yeah, then
dance
I roller
move,
skated
and you
off.
roller skated out of
I
there.
roller skated off and still think about it to this day.
Yeah.
May I meet you?
Man,
Man, I can't imagine. I can't imagine like saying may I.
Yeah.
May I ask you a question?
Like I think that when Bill Ackman said he almost never got to know, all the yeses he got were people who were just like
they knew he was a multimillionaire.
That's part of it. Or if they didn't know who he was, it's like I don't know. Like like
They were just confused and didn't want to be rude.
yeah, just sure. But then after he walks away, she turns to her girlfriend and he's like, "That guy's fucking weird."
Did that guy say, "May I meet you"?
And so people are just dunking on him now, and it's been a funny weekend on Twitter.
I'll say this: I've been iffy on NFT Nick, but this is my Davis Clark shit the pant moment where I go, okay, I'm all in on him. This is a very funny guy.
Once you realize that Nick is very self-aware, is when you start to love him.
I know he's for real. Rocking the Labubu around his neck.
He's awesome.
Oh, may I meet you?
You know, the first part of Bill's tweet is, it seems like it's coming from a good place. He's just concerned. He's heard from many men, though.
Right. Sure. Who's he talking to?
A lot of men are like, man,
I can't meet chicks,
ladies.
man.
But
Can't
he's
meet
right.
chicks.
Like,
I don't know how to talk to him.
Yeah.
No, there's plenty enough that online TikTok. It's like a lot of girls are like, why don't guys approach girls in the bars anymore? And then everyone in the comments like, well, because you told us to leave you alone. And then it's like, well, then the only guys are approach. It's a whole fucking mess, and I'm glad I'm out of it.
Randy's spoken for, ladies. Sorry.
Sorry. God. I'm not gonna. I'm not. May I meeting anyone anytime soon? Actually, they said same sex, so maybe I'll just go up to a guy and go, "Hey, may I meet you?
May I meet you?
May I meet you?
Yeah, dude, fine.
I'm gonna start doing that to Kappa Sigs when I'm with Harbs in college towns.
He loves it too.
Hey, may my Kappa Sig friend meet you? He went through about 20 years ago.
May he meet you? May he
He'd
say
like
hello?
to meet you. May he? Oh man, we're in trouble, man. We're in big trouble. What are we doing tomorrow on Patreon?
Oh,
We don't know.
that's a great question. Maybe another cold call.
It's a cold call.
Yeah. Not the best look here from the pod. Feel like we should know that. Probably on me for bringing it up. But tomorrow's Patreon, I guarantee it'll be really good.
It'll be fun.
As will tomorrow's show. All right. Well, thank you to Brett for coming on and being really sad, way more sad than he was when we were talking about it out there.
He was really sad.
He's worried, dude. That was somber Brett.
He's a sad puppy, man.
When I came back in from peeing, he hit me with Lane just quote tweeted somebody with a heart emoji. I was like, okay, thank you. He's on full. He's got the noties on. He's getting the Lane noties. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Bye.